Do you know that pigs, after taking water, if they don't even get feed, they will be okay? Yes, they will take water. If only they take the water, enough of it, they are okay even if you don't give them the feed. Do you know that? Yes, but there are sometimes your pig will never take water. It will refuse to drink water. It is not sick. It has not lost appetite, yet it will never take water. And you also know as a pig farmer that water is a major component of the pig system. And water is actually needed for that particular weight gain you want, good health, and then healthy living of the pigs, and the good body conformation. Water makes a key factor in it. Okay, so what happens if your soil refuses to take the water? Yes, whether it has eaten or not, it has refused to take the water. At this point, you begin to worry because your soil will then begin to reverse everything. It will lose weight, and that's where you begin to see the bones coming out, bony looking pigs. Okay, the hip, you'll be able to actually count the hip bone, the backbone. You'll be able to see everything like that from your particular pig. Are you getting it? So what do you do when your soil has refused to take water? Whether it has eaten or not, it has refused to actually take water of any sort. What do you do now? You are supposed to do something to actually force your pig to take water. Water is very necessary, and you can do that in the morning by you getting yourself some this dry skilled fish, like I usually say in my videos. This dry skilled fish, you grind them, and then like the powder from, you soak a bit of it in the water, and you give it to your pig. Are you getting it? Whether the pigs like water or not, once you put this fish meal into the water, soak it, the smell from the water alone, and you take it to your pig. Whether if you give it 3 liters in that particular instance, the pig will take all the water at that particular point. Okay, so whenever your pig has refused to take water, make sure you you soak fish meal, small portion of it, into the basin which the pig will be drinking from, and then putting in a lot of water, but ensure that the fish meal is not too much, just few. Okay, you can just punch something small with your fingers, and then you drop it into the basin. You put enough water, like 2 liters, and you just make sure it is soaked in it, and then you see the actual color of it, and then you give that one to your pig alone. Are you getting it? The pig that has refused to take water, if you give this thing to it, it will take the water. And from then, where you begin to give the normal water to your pig, it will take it without hesitation. And this is what you do to enable your pig to take water. If your pig is not taking water, usually it's not about sickness. No, there's no disease, there's no sickness. Just that it has refused to take it. Okay, so you don't also have to say because it is not taking it, you have to allow it to behave or be on its own. No, you can actually do something to help it take the water, because the water is very necessary for the pig to gain the weight and then to look healthy for you enough, so you can be able to get the profit or the amount you want to sell it for. You'll be able to get it. Are you getting it? Yes. Let your pigs drink water to avoid looking bony and avoid protruding hips and then backbone. You see them coming out, and you see that the ear region, you can actually count the veins at the ear region, because they are all coming out clearly distinct. So ensure that you always cover this, but by allowing your pig take enough water.